2SKO just revealed their newest champion, Blitzcrank, and he's probably one of the most menacing grapplers I've ever seen. See, normally when it comes to my fighting games, I don't really care to play grapplers because they don't really interest me in any way at all. I like my characters to have range, fireballs, saucy combos, and things that grapplers just don't have. But for some reason, after watching Blitzcrank's reveal trailer, I'm actually super excited and hyped that this character is coming into the game, and I honestly want to play them when they drop in the open beta. This is probably the first time that I've ever been hyped about a grappler joining a fighting game, and it's honestly a weird feeling, but I think it's because Blitzcrank kind of falls out of that traditional gameplay that a grappler has due to his kit offering some very interesting tools. Actually liking a grappler is definitely a very special case for me, and because of that, I want to talk more about him. So for this video, I want to break down Blitzcrank and actually talk about why I think he's probably one of the coolest grapplers ever in fighting games. So when seeing Blitzcrank for the first time with his reveal trailer, I think the main thing that caught my eye and why he seems so special to me is because he's a grappler that seems to be defying the laws of what most grapplers follow. Normally this archetype has a defined weakness that carries over from game to game, no matter the type of fighting game it is. But after analyzing Blitz's trailer a bit more, I realized that this character seems to not lack some of any of these things. From what we can see, one of the main draws of Blitz is his rocket grab, which is a hit grab that reaches from damn near half the screen and pulls his opponent in on hit or block. This move can be used in the air. It has small follow-ups that lead into a little bit of damage, but if he empowers it with his Steam Charge special, it gains the additional property of shocking his enemies afterwards to follow up for big body combos. I don't know who in the office thought this was a good idea to make Blitzcrank a combo grappler, but I'm not even gonna lie, I kinda like it. When seeing this move, it reminds me so much of Spencer's grappler in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but it's so much scarier because getting touched by this move at all either leads you into a full combo like I mentioned before, or a nice 50-50 strike throw mix from Blitz. Let's not even get into the mix situation you can get into if you pair him with certain characters in tag situations. This move also technically has an anti-air version known as Air Purifier that leads into the same shenanigans I mentioned before, and honestly I can't believe they gave him two options for this. Oh, then I also forget to remember that this hit grab is also his assist, which means he gets the same disgusting situation not only for himself but also his tag partner too when they're on screen. Riot. Riot. Why? Oh my god. Giving a grappler from a range like this is something that should be forbidden. I don't know why we are changing the rule set of what grapplers are supposed to have, but a range like this shouldn't be offered. And the sad thing is, this is the only form of range that Blitz has. To emphasize even more on the range he's able to cover, Blitz is equipped with pretty big normals, which is something that I kind of like, and even larger hitting special moves with rocket punch and spinning turbine. These moves actually look pretty powerful, and they allow Blitz to approach and strike his opponent safely and aggressively to compensate for his slow movement speed. So I can understand why they gave him these tools and the overall idea behind them, but that doesn't mean I have to like him. Honestly, if I was in charge of designing him, I would say anything that he had before was enough. But for some reason on the dev team, they thought this character needed more, so not only did they give him the ability to use Rocket Punch, but they also gave him the ability to special cancel into his Rocket Grab and his Steam Charge from it. Ooh, I already know this character is going to be a menace in ranked. If you ain't got a pocket Blitzcrank, I promise you gon' need it. I can't even cap though, when seeing all these specials in his kit come together like they showed here in the trailer, it makes Blitzcrank look really sick, and he reminds me so much of other unique characters from tag games like Hagar and Hasenko from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and even Kanji from Persona 4 Arena. I love when devs pull inspiration from other characters in the past because it makes their characters feel so much alive, and it honestly makes me realize that these are people who are truly fans of the genre and the thing that they're doing. So it's honestly kind of hard for me to not be hyped when I see it. Which, speaking of Hasenko, did you guys all see that stupid wrecking ball move that they gave Blitzcrank? That reminds me so much of her as well, and it's honestly one of the most unhinged specials that's in 2SKO right now. And if I'm going to be honest, I actually kind of love it. This move is actually one of the main reasons why I'm even attempting to play this character, because I've thought of so many different ideas and team synergies you can have with this specific special. It's actually kind of crazy. If we just pick apart from what we just been shown in the trailer, this move offers blitz strong mobility to approach from the air and even creates left-right mix situations when calling his assist. It has such a huge hitbox, making it an amazing combo tool for not only him but his tag partner as well, and it honestly can probably be even used for some strong pressure sequences to when you active tag out of him. Like I said before, I can already imagine the setups that players are going to be coming up with this move, and I personally can't wait to steal all of them once you post them. So yeah, give me the Blitzcrank tag, especially Blitzcrank Yasuo or Blitzcrank Vi. Now, you guys already know what time it is. It's time to talk about the move that defines every grappler, their command grab. Blitz is a grappler that has his gameplay centered around his one command grab known as Garbage Collection, but this one special has so many properties tied to it that it makes him a menace when he's on screen. For starters, this command grab is both holdable and can be performed in the air, which means not only are you almost always in range to get command grabbed by him, but you're not even safe if you go in disguise. Well, when hearing that, you're probably thinking, can't we just hit him out of the command grab? And yes, you can. But what if I tell you that when he gets his knockdowns, he can set up steel charge to give himself armor on his command grab so he can plow through any form of attacks you're trying to do, whether it be on the ground or in the air. They not only gave him this, but my homie Nin even pointed out that he's also able to Kara cancel his command grabs, making this man an even bigger threat than we thought before. I can only imagine how scary this character is going to be, especially when this is a command grab character on a simple input. Really digest what that means. A command grab character on a simple input. Yeah, he's gonna be a menace. All in all, from what it seems, Blitz is a very versatile grappler that is able to threaten his opponents from almost anywhere on screen due to his ability to pull in his opponents whenever he wants, having access to a unique mobility option while still being able to pressure with a powerful strike throw game. This is the grappler of all grapplers in my opinion, as he still possesses all of the core fundamentals that his archetype is known for, but he breaks the rules by having a kit that pulls from so many unique grapplers that come before him in order to culminate into the monster of a champion that he is into SKO. That's super sick, and from what I can tell, everybody seems to agree, which is pretty funny to me because we actually had a discussion not too long ago about people not being excited about new big bodies coming into the game like Blitzcrank. So many players were upset that we were getting another big body for the game and automatically assumed that Blitzcrank was just going to be the next run-of-the-mill grappler that we're always used to. But I think a lot of people fail to realize that 2SKO's big bodies have been very unique and a lot of fun in comparison to most other big bodies in fighting games. Now, of course, there are some other outliers that are just as fun as them that even I enjoy watching on my own. But I think one of the really strong things about 2SKO in the game is that all of their characters feel unique no matter them being on simple inputs, and the fact that all of these big bodies are able to provide you such unique different gameplays without really crossing over and sharing too many similarities is kind of pretty insane to me. But I do understand that not everybody loves big bodies, no matter how unique they are. And with that being said, I hope that Blitzcrank is the last big body for a while now, which I think he's the perfect one to end off on for now. He truly embodies the archetype better than any other champion so far in the roster, while being so much more. I think this is one of the reasons why everybody seems to be so excited about him and why we can't wait to play him next week. That's Blitzcrank, and he's something special, and I hope that with an exciting champion like this leading us into the release of the open beta, hopefully this sets up and shows everybody that this development team is actually capable of creating so many more exciting champions just like him, and of course the rest of the roster that's going to be available upon open beta release. But yeah, that's everything that I have to talk about in regards to Blitzcrank. This is one of the first time I'm ever excited about a grappler coming into a fighting game. And it's kind of a weird feeling because normally I'm like, ew, grapplers, who wants to play one? But I think for this one time, I'm going to enjoy the big body life. I'm going to see what it's about, and we're going to have a fun time. Some people may argue and say it's due to the limited roster size that the game offers, which is a factor. I can't lie. But even with the limited roster that we have, originally I was only going to play Yasuo and Vi, and I even touched Blitzcrank when he got leaked last week. But after seeing what I'm seeing now, his gameplay looks interesting enough for me to at least attempt and see if I'll end up enjoying it with the 2 characters that I'm the most excited for. So hopefully he does, and hopefully I'm able to rotate between those 3 characters whenever I feel, as well as while I join up and play with some homies as well. But enough rambling, that's all I want to talk about in today's video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Join the Discord as you have yet, because you don't want to miss out on any of the 2SKO excitement, as well as any of the other tag game excitement that we cover on this channel. Again, I appreciate y'all, and always remember to believe in you that believes in yourself. I'll see you guys in the next one.